right, welcome back to a new video. On a previous video, we solved a system of equations where the two lines intersect, where they were both y equals in slope-intercept form. Y equals 5x plus 2, y equals 3x plus 8. We wanted to put them side by side. And I taught you the algebra on how to solve it. Letters to the left, numbers to the right. And we wound up with the point of intersection. Now, when we get a problem that looks like this, one of them is in slope-intercept form. This green one is actually in this thing called standard form, okay? Which, it's just a different way of writing a straight line. We got x and y. We have an input and an output. So this green guy is a straight line. It's a linear function. This blue one is another straight line, but it's in a different form, slope-intercept form. So how do we solve for the point of intersection with these two lines? It's not going to be the same as this one because it's a little different setup. Well, y is now equal to this negative 2x plus 9. And we have this y right next to the 2 that's multiplying the 2. And I'm going to write it in blue. So if you take a look at this, we are just going to replace this blue y and plug in this negative 2 plus 9 right where the y is at. And just rewrite the top equation. That's called substitution when they look like this. And so I'm going to rewrite the problem, 8x plus 2, and then I do this where I put in, still in blue, on the board until you guys get better at it. There's my y, and that's equal to 10. Now, in a different video, we taught you how to distribute. Distributive property means you're going to multiply this green 2 with the negative 2x, giving you negative 4x. But you also need to multiply the green 2 with the positive 9, giving you positive 18. That's something that we taught you in a previous video. And if you want to go back, you can take a look at it, but that's the distributive property. We still got this plus 8x over here. And we also taught you how to combine like terms. The letters are already on the left. So all we're going to do is add the 8x plus the negative 4x. And when you add these two variables together, you wind up with 4x. Now that plus 18 should be moved to the other side by doing the opposite of plus, which is minus 18. And you do it to both sides when you do stuff on both sides of an equation. And this turns into a 0, and you wind up with 4x equals 10 minus 18, or 10 plus negative 18, which gives you negative 8. And the last step to get to x, 4 times what equals negative 8, you do the opposite of times, which is divide, and we get x is equal to negative 2. Now that's not the whole answer because that's just the x part. We wind up with x equals negative 2. We now need to plug it in. And it'll work if you plug it in here, the negative 2, or here. But if we plug it in by the 8, we're going to create a little bit harder math problem. So you want to actually take this negative 2 and multiply it with the other negative 2. So we're literally going to take the negative 2 and plug it in right there and do a little bit more math. Negative 2 times negative 2, which is 4. And we also still got to add the 9. And so 4 plus 9 gives us this value of positive 13, which this is the point that if we were to put these two guys on graph paper where they will intersect. I hope that made sense. I'm going to give you another video to practice, but right now, this guy's long enough. Thanks for watching.